everybody, welcome back. We're gonna do something that's really easy today. And if you've ever been craving something sweet and you don't have anything in the house, well, we're gonna make something sweet out of a few staples that you probably do have. So you're gonna be all set if you have some vegetable oil, canola oil, a can of biscuits, because we're gonna make donut holes. Now, we are gonna roll the biscuits into little balls and then we will deep fry them in the oil. Now I've got 3 different options for toppings for those, so it just depends on whatever you have on hand. The easiest is to mix a little bit of sugar and some cinnamon, and you're gonna have a cinnamon sugar donut hole. But if you want a glazed donut hole, you probably have this on hand as well. Just use some milk, a little bit of vanilla, and some powdered sugar, and we'll roll them in the glaze. Now, if you don't like the plain glazed donuts, we're gonna add a little bit of cocoa powder and make chocolate glazed as well. So basic ingredients, pretty simple, and it's gonna satisfy the sweet tooth. So let's get started with heating our oil. I've got a pot on the stove. I'm gonna heat some oil up to 350 degrees. Make sure it gets to 350 degrees. If it's not hot enough, the dough will get too greasy. So let's start with that. So I've got just a basic saucepan here. I put maybe a third of it full of oil, which should be plenty for our donut holes. So we're gonna go ahead and heat this up, and while this is heating, we'll roll the biscuits into little holes. So I'm gonna turn on the stove and let our oil go ahead and heat up. Make sure you have something to check the temperature with. I have this gun. Just remember, it's important to get that to 350. So obviously it's gonna make a lot of donut holes. I'm just gonna make, for the video, just a couple. But since these are the Grand's biscuits, which end up being pretty big, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get 6 balls made out of each biscuit. So we'll go ahead and separate those while the oil is heating up. And then just with this little bit of dough, you know, I'll have 18 donut holes. We'll just go ahead and roll them up into balls, get those ready. It doesn't matter if they're inconsistent, they'll still taste the same. And they do expand when they get dropped in the oil. Okay, got those ready. I'm gonna check the temperature on the oil. No, we still got a ways to go. It's at 150. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get my cinnamon sugar mix and my glaze ready. So got 3 separate bowls. Cinnamon sugar one, really easy. Don't even need to measure it. Just pour in some sugar, add some cinnamon, and we'll stir that up. And that one is ready to go. And then for our glaze, we're going to add some powdered sugar in our bowl. Again, I'm not measuring anything, just gonna kind of eyeball it. Start with that. And then I'm gonna, for the chocolate one, I'll add a little bit of the cocoa powder. And I'm gonna drop a little bit of vanilla in there. Fourth of a teaspoon to start. And then we'll just add our milk a little bit at a time until we get it to the right consistency. If you end up putting too much milk in there, just add a little bit more powdered sugar. It'll be fine. It's looking a little better. So go ahead and add a little bit of milk to this one. That looks pretty good. Cinnamon sugar, glaze, chocolate glaze. Looks like we're ready. It's at 360, so I'm gonna drop these in with a slotted spoon. All right, so I'm gonna drop 6 in at a time. Don't wanna overcrowd them because I did use a small pan. And we're just gonna let them go until they get golden brown. And then we'll move them over here to drain the grease off of them while they cool a little bit. You know, just might wanna, if they're gonna brown on one side, you might need to just roll them around in there a little bit. And once they've got that good golden color, just move them over to your cooling rack, and then we'll get the others going. Yeah, they don't take long to brown up. Just want to make sure that they are getting done in the center, so don't let your oil get too hot. Okay, so I let them cool just a little bit so I can handle them easily. So we'll go ahead and start with the cinnamon sugar. Drop a couple in there at a time. And then we're gonna put them on our platter. I'm gonna try a couple glazed, which is my favorite. Yeah, these are gonna be a little bit stickier. Definitely keep an eye on your oil when you're cooking them. You don't want them to get too hot, because if they do, they'll burn on the outside and they'll be doughy on the inside, and you don't want that. We're gonna try our chocolate glaze. If you even wanted to mix it up a little bit more, you could even, to this chocolate one, add just a little bit of espresso, and you're gonna have a coffee flavored donut hole. So there you have it, finished product. Super easy, fast, using just staples around your house when you can't find anything sweet. So hope you give it a try and let us know what you think. See you next time.